I came to Royal Oak because I'll start over. I don't remember why I came to Royal Oak. Well, I actually came because of... Okay, that's better. That bird is gonna eat my vegetables. I grew up in Southwest Michigan, Cassopolis, little town. I came to Royal Oak in 2013 when I got hired in Quicken Loans. Started on February 4th of 2013. When I bought this house, I lived with Megan in Ferndale, and she was dating a realtor, which worked out, a realtor's son to be specific. So the realtor's son was really handy because he was super patient with me, and Megan assisted a lot. She actually found this house, so it wasn't Matt's doing, it was Megan's doing in finding this house. We looked at probably, I want to say, upwards of 50 houses until we found this one. And Megan knew as soon as I'd get in this house, so she didn't show me the street view of this house because she didn't think I'd like it, which is true. When I walked up, I didn't like this house, but I really liked the inside. It was a three bed, 2 bath, with a really big yard and a fire pit and a chandelier. And I kind of was at a point where I was tired of looking at houses, and a lot of them were bungalows, and this one was not a bungalow, and it was super close to Royal Oak. We're only about a quarter of a mile from downtown Royal Oak, so I liked the neighborhood. It was really important that the houses were not all the same looking, and this one didn't look the same as all the other houses in the neighborhood, so I was sold. It's an old house, so I don't like that we have a lot of things to fix. We've already fixed the chimney, we've redone the shed, we've redone the porch, we've redone tiles, we've replaced the dishwasher. This is just in 5 years, so the next 5 years we need probably a new roof, the siding's falling off the house, the chimney doesn't really work, there's 2 broken windows, so it's old and it needs a lot of work. The most recent renovation, I believe, is the chimney. However, 3 years ago, we redid the porch, which was very important to me because I didn't like the house the way it looked. So when we redid the porch, I like how the house looks now. My favorite spot in the Curry house is probably in the house, I'd say. Oh man, that's a tricky question. Probably under the chandelier, like the dining room table, might be my favorite spot. One of my favorite memories is Adam moving in, and we were moving upstairs together. So I lived in the downstairs bedroom, and then I got to move upstairs. So we got to decorate the room together, which was fun, and combine our stuff. And we got a bigger closet because the downstairs closet is really small. My favorite pieces of art are Tony Smith's airplane B-52 painting that has a border of gum wrappers and little plastic orange light bulbs that aren't working, but they just look really cool. And then little beads. So it has a really cool border, and then a really colorful airplane caricature done by a family friend. It's probably one of my favorites, if not my favorite. Another one is the flower painting. I love the flower painting. So also very large, lots of colors, kind of two-dimensional. It's got some bumpiness in the colors. So really, really big fan of that. And then I think I said 3 pieces, but I don't know that. Oh, I know. The third one is probably the baseball mitts. My dad's 3x3 baseball mitt rack. Just a staple and also a favorite. And then I really like the ruler frame that I have that I made with my dad that's blue. Most of his are brown because rulers are mostly brown in those days. but mine are blue. You know, my dad made the baseball bar, and we haven't used it all that much, but it's really cool to look at. It gets a lot of attention. One thing I'd like to mention is that we had when Megan lived with me, we threw a housewarming party, which was pretty cool. We probably had 50 people show up and used the backyard. It did rain that day, but we had like a huge food spread, and it was fun to tour it or show it off. And you know, it had been decorated by my grandma and my dad at that point, so it looked really nice. And that was a fun party. A lot of people showed up that I didn't expect them to. So I like my garden. I forgot to mention I like my garden. I like the garden because there's this rock wall that we didn't put in. It came with the house. But it's a lot of space, and it's a lot of work after being inside all day with the office job. So it's a perfect way of getting outside and being in charge of something, and watching something grow is fun. The future holds being married in this house with Adam, and maybe potentially starting a family in this house. So that's pretty exciting. I think we'll be here for a while. I've been here for 5. Adam's lived with me for 2 of those 5 years. I could see us being here at least another 5.